is everything that we have for our official announcements. So I'd like to thank everyone for coming on up
for
here.
it,
This
right?
is the first joining me we've had up here in a while. It's been beautiful to see. Obviously all these wonderful, friendly faces, and let's get out there. Let's kick some ass.
Yeah.
Let's fuck some criminals up, you know? Legally, of course.
Okay.
Yo, Ventura.
Oh, hey, Night.
We doing this right now or later?
Your husband's getting checked out by Dr. Blaine. He's
Oh
getting
my
his physical.
God! Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Oh
He's making him
man.
cough twice, and he said something about something in his butt.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna be around next 2 days, but do you want to stir on Friday?
No, we
Yeah.
already agreed to
Okay. Hell yeah.
something.
You fucking son of a
Espino's,
bitch.
you're the witness. That's what we're doing Friday.
Stir
Fridays?
Yeah.
Slurring, no wait, slurring and stirring Friday because apparently that's what I do every Friday.
Okay, but we do. I do think
Oh.
we already spent 3 million on a
No matter
module.
what.
Like a combination of Friday
Hey.
and adding up the
guess.
stuff?
Hey,
Sure.
hey. Speaking of, Espino, someone's saying that you gunned some people down like yesterday, just for fun. Apparently, is that
For
true?
fun.
Gun people down for what?
For fun? They said, "Fuck you. I do it if I want," or some shit. Yeah.
That's definitely not in my characteristics.
Well, I didn't think so either. And then someone else came to me and said they witnessed it as well.
The back?
No, it's from a
I would
specific
love to
car.
hear that witness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's
Because I
not
would
true.
never do that.
Okay. A bunch of people were talking about it like at Mission Row earlier. I just overheard it. That's why I bring it up to you.
Okay, yeah.
What is this?
Thank
Thank you, by the way, Michael. Appreciate you.
It's my
I'm sure
pleasure.
to check,
I'm just fucking with you. You know, I couldn't wait till Friday.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, you like that one?
When is this
That's good.
sentencing
practicing.
conversation happening?
That's good.
I don't know. This is the first time I'm hearing about it, to be honest.
About what, the sentencing? He
Yeah.
just told me about it today, and I told him to mention at the meeting, and then we just need to have a convo because
Because I
The
have some
besties
pretty
were
strong
bitching.
thoughts on it.
yeah, we need to talk about it. I think if we're getting yelled at in the cells, well, last week I was only put in for
Sir, they're
God,
allowed up here right
crazy
now. Come
low.
on. It's fine. They're allowed up here right now. Come
I
on.
think
right.
if you're getting yelled at in the cells,
They're very protective up here, you know.
Espino said they were bitching.
Well, it's like it's they were bitching and like I.
Let's
I
go.
have
Let's
heard
stand
from-
over here so we don't get run over.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to get hit by like.
Okay. So who was bitching about what? Like what happened?
Well, like so the besties they got caught in this mass OAS, right?
Yeah.
And I was following the legislation, and if max is 25%, if they request a legal aid and we actually engage in negotiations, we can go all the way up to 50. But they were like, "Oh, Espinoz, why are you doing this when like all the other officers that processed us in the last few days, they just give us 100 months and send us off for the same thing we did today." So
That's like
obviously,
a time. I'm gonna be honest. I think that there's a bit of a shift thing that's involved as well. I don't think that happens.
I think there's also context, right? Like,
yeah.
So for example, if I'm on a scene, like for example, one of the reasons why I sentenced someone lower, well, first off, one of them was a dice roll, so whatever on that. The other one, I sentenced someone lower, and I feel very strongly about this because you guys broke negotiations after a bank truck when you agreed not to collect evidence. High Command told you to go collect evidence. You did so anyway, and then they got caught like 4 days later on a warrant when they explicitly, didn't expect to have evidence from that scene, which was the agreement. Now, whether we should make that or not is different. I know High Command's discussing that. But if I have a criminal in the cells tell me that they made an agreement with negotiators, we broke it, and I'm there arresting them because that agreement was broken, and then the cops verify to me they made the agreement and they weren't aware that it was being broken, then yeah, I'm gonna fuck the legislation and I'm gonna give them leniency because I don't want to get shot at a traffic stop because of some dumb shit someone else did. So I feel very strongly about the legislation. Sure, I get it, great, it's the rule, but in extenuating circumstances, I'm throwing that shit out the window.
So
it might be an extenuating circumstances, but like I
don't think there's one. I don't think
well.
there's a one particular case thing. I think there
right
definitely.
I'm just saying context matters, and
it does. It absolutely does. Like if we bring him into interrogation, et cetera,
Helipad.
mitigating things. But I don't. If it's anything like it has been the last 15 years, there probably are people like slapping asses and sending people up for 20, 30 months. Is there a way we can like audit this? Because
The only way to
The
know
one
that
danger
they're
I
gonna
don't
win
want to do,
marshals-
the one danger I don't want to do is we witch hunt over it, because that is what
Right.
this will turn into. We need a mechanism to audit. I will ask for one,
And
and
that's why we need to talk about it too to everybody, right? So we know that they're aware we're watching this, and we're going to find a way to be tracking it so that they're actually not saying, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah," and sending them for 80 months when they should be sent for the normal reduction.
So-
Obviously, we take certain things into account, like I told Espino's, right? Some people I notice in other time, like different officers will count, like, oh, how long ago did I slap cuffs on you? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done that in 5 years. That's just not something I do. Not something I teach. If that's something we're supposed to be doing, cool. But again, everybody does something different, and I think that's why we need to talk about it to get us on track.
yeah.
I
What
was
we should be doing.
I thought I was told when I was, and maybe this changed, but the direction that we got when Bones was sheriff and I was running PNT was that, especially, and this is again why the medical certification happened and everything, was that when we have all the criminals collected and we're at triage, that the amount of time it takes for one EMS to go through and treat everyone and then transport and us secure the hospital and then get them out of the hospital and load in the cars and go to PD,
So
that should be taken into account.
So let's look. Some of this is gonna need to be discussed somewhere else. I'm just gonna shoot straight. So that discussion will happen today. We'll get clarity from the state on things to see if they have a way in. We'll see if there is a mechanism to audit it. I will say that going forward, and I'm going to say this for myself too, is that if we do any big time reduction, right, that we just justify it in the report, I think. So that way, when there is or ever is an audit and we look back at it and be like, okay, this guy went into interrogation for 40 minutes. Makes sense. Okay. They were on the ground. Everyone was on the ground for 2 hours. Okay. They, whatever that justification
Whether it was
is.
one EMS and one
we'll
officer transporting something.
Exactly that. And we'll get some guidance in place for it so there's no confusion.
I agree with you, Knight. And I think that I would strongly encourage High Command to maybe have a conversation with the governor.
Like I said, that's literally emails going to be sent out within the hour.
Because I want to make the point that, and I want to make sure this gets communicated in that conversation. At the times when the maximum was conceived and these times were done, criminals are going to jail like once every 2 weeks for these major crimes. If people are hitting the cap for crimes that we are arresting them for every single day, question mark.
Look, so I don't want to go into those kind of specifics because there's a bigger thing.
I got you.
I'll put it this way. The fact of the matter is this: we are dealing with back to shootouts, fucking bank trucks, fucking this, that, and the third. People do not need to save their boy. That is number one, right? Number two, there is an opportunity to cut losses. We are coming in as a police department. As long as we are able to justify our decisions, that's the only thing that really matters. And in terms of times and fines and shit, some of that onus falls on the decision making of the people that we are arresting. But while I think, and I want to make that bit clear, right? No one should feel bad for sending anyone up for the appropriate amount of time because some of that shit's already been the line's already been drawn. You know what I mean? Am I making sense here? Anyone got any questions about that particular thing I just said?
Yeah, you just said you do the crime, you do the time, right?
You do the time, exactly that. You know what I mean? And if it turns out someone does like 850 months worth of shit, right? It sucks, but times are changing. You know what I mean? So,
well, I mean the cap, right? I'm thinking about
100%. On the flip side, though, one thing I do want to caution is as much as we're bringing in the heat, it does mean that we also have to make sure we're doing it right? Someone pisses us off by accidentally bubbling us, that doesn't mean we just go blast their head open, right? Like, we have to have our own accountability at the same time, right?
Yeah, I still haven't gotten that call, by the way, so
okay.
Looking forward to that.
Yep, easy. All right, cool. We'll probably have something by tomorrow. So,
all right, sounds good. You gotta eat, man.
Oh, yeah.
What's
Whoops.
Peach, are you okay?
Just
Peach,
a
what
little,
do you
just
need?
a little snack.
Little
I got
snack?
my
I got you
protein
something.
bar.
Okay, yeah, Leah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll catch up tomorrow.
Um. Oh my God. I'm so excited the hospital's open. Hey, Cassidy, you gotta jump.
I hope so. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Am I good?
Yeah, you should be good now.
Unity and I went to prison together.
Hey, what are you doing with him?
I'm taking him into
The
surgery.
a fake high cleric chopped his arm off or something.
What the fuck?
Yeah, hop on Radio 1. We're chasing the guy.
Explain.
Running northbound, correction, eastbound, next to Marina Drive.
He ran out this way. He looks like a Dan.
He's
in a
fast
white
as fuck,
coat.
need a mobile unit.
Where'd he go?